Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about a pair of sneakers that I was super excited to get. These are the Air Jordan 1 Mid Milan. So these dropped in, I believe, only Europe and at a store in Italy, I don't know, a month or two ago. And they randomly dropped on the Nike sneakers app, like a couple weeks ago at this point. I didn't know that they were going to restock on sneakers, obviously, so I got these on StockX, my first kind of StockX purchase. Went pretty well. Could have saved a few bucks if I was able to cop them on the sneakers restock, but it's okay. These are pretty sick pair of sneakers. They're a Jordan 1 mid, which is okay. I mean, I would have preferred this in a high. I think if this sneaker was in a high, it would have been like, I don't know, shoe of the summer or something for me. This is such a dope colorway. And I think these are just such a beautiful, like, luxe looking pair of sneakers. Really cool to see from Jordan Brand and Nike dropping kind of more high-end looking kind of sneakers. Super cool. So I'm gonna kind of get a little closer to the camera. Obviously I said these are mid, pretty like standard Jordan 1 in terms of obviously the silhouette. Apart from the kind of tongue area, it's got this kind of like, kind of textured kind of tongue area. I think that's a little bit unique, and the materials in general are actually pretty unique for this sneaker. It has a bunch of different textures, which is super cool. You got the kind of just classic that kind of soft leather here and a creamy off-whitish kind of colorway. You've got this beautiful almost peach, I don't know what you'd call this, peach kind of rose gold color here on like the upper and on the side. Obviously you got the Air Jordan logo there in the same color. You have this gray, I'd say this is kind of a gray, gray leather kind of Nike swoosh. Then you have these kind of ridged sections at the back of the sneaker and at the front with this kind of like striping. So the inspiration for these sneakers, obviously being called the Milan, and these also released alongside a Jordan 1 Low Paris, which is in a bluish white colorway, which are also pretty awesome. The inspiration was the kind of cities that these sneakers are named after. So this is coming from the the city of Milan, with all this kind of stonework and brick, and obviously a super old city. So that's kind of reflected in this colorway, which I think is just super cool. And actually kind of knowing a bit about the history makes me like the sneakers more. So, like I was saying, you have this kind of textured, I'm not entirely sure if it's leather, to be honest, kind of section towards the front of the sneaker and towards the back. What other materials? You got suede here on kind of, as you go up the laces, this section is suede. You got a leather kind of Jumpman logo at the tongue here. The inside of the sneaker, if I can get that, is kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of like a brown red color. It looks pretty cool. On the inside, obviously no one's gonna see that but you. And then on the outsole, you have obviously this kind of taupey brown, I wouldn't call it gum, kind of like a taupey brown color. So super sick. And then on the tips of the laces, you have kind of an accented little tip there that matches kind of the generic kind of colorway of the sneaker. So that's the left shoe. On the right shoe is obviously the same thing, apart from you have this little MLN or Milan kind of little hang tag from the laces. I guess Nike's taking after the off-white Virgil thing with the Ziploc tie. I know some people are taking these off. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do necessarily. I might leave them on. I don't know, leave them on there. So a super cool pair of sneakers. The look is super cool. One other detail is the kind of, as I said before, the same material that's on the tongue is kind of on the upper, on the back here, and then a little bit on the side. I'd say it's a grayish blue in color. Just super sick pair of sneakers, and then obviously you have all the materials kind of more or less coming together towards the back of the shoe. Yeah, super cool pair of sneakers. I think these are underrated. You can get them on StockX for a little bit of over retail. Right now, I think they're worth it. As I said, if these were a high, I think they'd be flying off the shelves. I think these would have sold out immediately and be going for like double at least retail if they were normal Jordan 1 high. So, a little bummed they aren't a high, but gonna do what we got to do and rock them in the summer once quarantine's over. Everyone can go outside, go to the beach or the whatever you want to do with the. I don't know if you'd rock these at the beach, but just kind of out in town, in the summer. These are super cool. Yeah, hope you guys like these. I'll do a few up close kind of shots now, showing you a little bit more detail. Yeah, leave me a comment. Are you picking these up? Do you have these? Do you have the Parises? Do you like them better than the Milans? What are your thoughts on these? How are you guys doing during quarantine? Just leave a comment, curious how you guys are doing. Drop me a follow on Instagram if you want. It's digitally _handmade. Yeah, hope to post some more shoe reviews. I'm just kind of home, so, happy to post more videos. Yeah, hope you guys like these. Let me do some more close-ups.